Good morning, students. In the previous class, we have done singly reinforced beam by working stress method. So the next method is limit state method. So in the limit state method, the structure is designed to first to withstand safely all the loads that will act on it, that will act on it throughout its lifespan. So it means collapse of the structure will not take place. Second, to satisfy the serviceability requirements. So it means the failure of the structure will not occur due to excessive deflection and cracking. So the method is based on safety at ultimate loads and serviceability at working loads. So the design of the structure is based on characteristic values for applied loads and strength of material. Design values are obtained by applying partial safety factor to the characteristic strength of material and characteristic loads. So the method is referred to as non-deterministic. The limit state method is referred to as non-deterministic because it is based on prediction which depends upon experience or on field data. Limit state. So limit state means an acceptable limit of safety and serviceability requirements. So a limit state is a state at which one condition relating to a structure attains limiting value or critical value or maximum. Limiting value means critical value or maximum value. So a limit state is a state at which one condition relating to a structure attains a limiting value. And the important limit state considered in the design are limit state of collapse, that is ultimate limit state, to limit state of serviceability, three other limit states. So first, limit state of collapse. So what is limit state of collapse? So this limit state is introduced from safety requirements. So the limit state of collapse is reached when the structure as a whole or part of the structure collapse. So the limit state of collapse which are considered in the design are limit state of collapse in flexure. Limit state of collapse in flexure. Flexure means bending. So second, limit state of collapse in compression. 3, limit state of collapse in shear. 4, limit state of collapse in torsion. So the limit state of collapse depends upon ultimate strength. So second, limit state of second is limit state of serviceability. So this limit state is introduced to prevent objectionable deflection and cracking, and limit state of serviceability means satisfactory performance of the structure at working loads. Working loads means service load. So the two important limit state of serviceability are, first is limit state of deflection and second is limit state of cracking. So limit state of deflection. So the deflection of the structure under service load condition should be within the acceptable limits. So the adverse effects of the excessive deflection are it creates feeling of lack of safety. Second, it spoils the aesthetic view. Spoils the aesthetic view. 3, it creates ponding of water on roof slabs. 4, it leads to deformation of door and window frames. And 5, it leads to separation of plaster finishes and cracking of floor finishing materials. So then limit state of cracking. Second is limit state of cracking. The adverse effects of the excessive cracking are, first, it spoils the aesthetic view. Second, it creates feeling of lack of safety. 3, it creates leakage problems. 4, it leads to corrosion problems affecting the durability of the structure. So then 3 other limit states. Third, other limit states. So the other limit states are, first is limit state of vibration, second limit state of high resistance, third limit state of impact resistance, fourth limit state of durability. So all these limit states are considered in the design, and the structure is designed on the basis of most critical limit state. The structure is designed on the basis of most critical limit state and checked for other limit states, and checked for other limit states. Thank you.